After, last time on Phandelver and below, the Shattered Obelisk, after a battle with an infected Elder Brain, you are confronted by an odd illithid that calls himself Oshundo. He is surprisingly non-hostile and offers you safety as you recover from your wounds. He tells you how the three fanatics worship a godlet named Ilvash, the remnant of the illithid god Illicine. Oshundo claims, without the remaining obelisk shards, which he helped locate, the ritual to transform the surface into a new Mind Flayer empire was merely delayed. You ask why he's helping you, and he says he finds the fanatics foolish and prefers to expand his own power via magic. Oshundo points you toward the final Far Realm portal. It says the final novel must be inside. When approaching the portal, you are confronted by a Mind Flayer scientist and his Nothic assistants. Unfortunately, they were able to overwhelm you and Erro. I already forget his name. Erro was stunned by the Mind Flayer, and with his tentacle wrapped around his skull, his brain was removed. Erro's body falls lifelessly to the floor and swallowed by a puddle of ocean water with grasping tentacles. But that's not where we are. We are all the way on the surface, on the other end of the Sword Coast, near the city of Silvery Moon, at the Temple of the Restful Lily, basically a health spa run by a high elf, where a person named Andre recently helped liberate the spa from a trio of hags. And because of his bravery, was basically offered a lifetime membership to the spa. And Andre, you are now relaxing in the hot spring. One of your favorite spots in the spa.
Oh, yeah. That's the stuff.
Describe your character.
Andre is a very beleaguered man. He has spent many a year at sea and has had to deal with what he hopes is the voices of his patrons constantly bickering in his head, but he's not entirely sure. But he's kind of stopped worrying about it because even if it, whether it is or isn't, it doesn't matter at this point. So he just spends his time trying to, not die, get rich, and be comfortable.
Had some successes as your career as an adventurer. Most
Oh yeah,
recently, defeating these hags. And like I said, you
and
are enjoying the spa. There's a couple other patrons around this hot spring as well.
oh yeah, we're just all. I am literally just I'm just sitting in the hot springs, vibing out. I got a little drink on like one of those little floating tables.
Yep, you got another one with like some nachos.
Yeah,
And
I am.
there's this one hairy bugbear in the far end of the pool. And he goes, "Hey Andre, tell us a story of when you fought that giant kraken at the ghost ship again. I love that one."
I am trying to not think about that time. I'm here to just vibe and relax and not be dragged into the endless depths yet again.
But he goes, "Ugh, it's too bad. I love that story." You
I
almost,
mean, I could be convinced to tell it again, and maybe.
we'll start at the part when he fought that cultist of Lolth and all the face spiders. Like that's kind of the best part.
I hmm.
Seeing how
Don't
far,
actually.
seeing how far back you remember.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I don't.
Yeah. What was there? Maybe he remembers. But
we'll just role play that I start telling the tale, and if anybody's interested, there's a whole. Did you ever release that?
yep, I did.
Yeah,
So
just go listen to that. It's a short little one shot.
more like 3, but
Yeah.
anyway, as you start telling your story, um, bubbles start to kind of rise up around you.
Yeah, and Erro starts hearing like worried shouting from inside his head, basically going, "Oh crap!
Dustin,
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!" But that could be or could not be happening. He doesn't know.
he doesn't know. Bubbles start to form around you. This hot spring begins to cool the entire body of water. And the
Hey, who's gonna turn the heat?
other patrons start to complain. And they kind of see the bubbles rise up around you. And they go, geez, Andre, what do you have for dinner, huh? They start like joking around.
Andre looks around and is like, ah, crap.
The whispers in your mind start to grow a little more intense.
Oh no, someone died, didn't they?
And you feel something tugging on your foot,
Yep.
even though this is a quite shallow hot spring.
Yep.
You
Oh
feel a
well.
slimy tendril wrap around your ankle as you're pulled underneath the hot spring.
Everyone else just sees all like this, like it's cold, but the water's still rolling, like it's boiling, and
Yeah, it's
then all of a
boiling.
sudden he's just like,
And you see the light of the hot spring as you're drug deeper and deeper down. This little circlet of light gets smaller and smaller until it just disappears. Until you're just left in the inky blackness of nothingness.
oh well.
You feel that whatever's on your attached to your ankle just release.
Anybody else would be worried about, oh God, why can't I breathe? But Arrow's just like, okay, what? Okay, what happened?
Feel the water around you vibrate and rumble. You hear this deep, roiling voice. This echo in your mind. The godlet Ilvash seeks to conquer my domain.
Oh, another upstart. Fun times.
And from in front of you, this massive, glowing yellow and red eyeball just opens up and just illuminates the depths around you. Travel to below Phandelver, to his far realm empire, and dispose of him.
Didn't y'all? I'm surprised y'all are asking me. You usually have somebody else deal with these things. What happened to him?
And with a blinding light, right in front of you appears a very dead drow floating in the water. His face is twisted in terror. His suction cups kind of wrapped around like pockmarks on his face, and a giant hole in the middle of his skull. And when you peer inside, just bubbles rush out, and bits of brain matter float out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would do it then. All right.
He says,
Okay.
"Do not disappoint me with the last one."
Hey, you know me. I don't like dying. I don't like pain. So I'll be more than happy to get this done. So let's just go, because the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can get back to the hot springs.
And this amulet appears in front of you. Take it.
Well, that. Hmm. Andre grabs it and he puts it on. He's like, oh, and like feels like a rush of like just like energy through him. He's like, oh well, oh, that feels nice, nice. Okay, thanks.
You feel the sensation of drowning all of a sudden as the eye closes.
I'm not supposed to be feeling this. No, this ain't right. No. I don't like this.
You feel an arm grasps your arm, start pulling you upward.
Here we go.
You are greeted. Rok'kee, you pull up this half-naked human dude from this puddle that Edith's Erro got sucked down into not just a few moments before.
Who are you? What did you do with Erro?
The name's Andre Gulfbane. Me and I'm guessing Errol was the dude that's missing his brain meats that I
Erro?
ran it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Erro was my friend.
My condolences for your loss. My patrons have decided that his mission was not finished and, well, yanked me out of a very comfortable position to come here and finish the job, so to speak.
You're in nothing but your swim trunks.
Yeah,
As you can see, that. It depends if you go all natural in the hot springs.
Oh no, there's a towel on his head and that's it. Andre don't care. I mean, he's resistant to cold, so he doesn't even feel it.
I don't understand. Where did...
Oh, you're probably... Where... Okay, you're wondering, where did Erro's body go? Well, as part of our patronage, upon our death, our body and belongings are sucked back into the briny depths to do with what they wish.
This seems disrespectful at best.
I mean, not really. I mean, we understand that that's just part of the deal, and I mean, from the sea we were born, from the sea we will return.
You should be more tolerant of other people's beliefs, Rok'kee.
Your friend just died a minute ago, just so you all know.
But
I'm not trying.
Sort of friend, like he was only around for a couple of weeks or something.
How far we get? A couple of hours, maybe.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really know how long we've known Erro, but it wasn't half of our lives.
Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, so we're fighting a errant god that's trying to take over something? Because that was the gist I got.
You know more than I do.
Who? From who? How? Where? What? Who?
Oh, y'all don't even... Oh my, this is not... Oh, well. Now I understand partially why my erstwhile follower of the depths is, well, his stuff has been returned to the depths, so to speak. Speaking of that, I like stomp my foot on the floor and I say, "Hey, can I at least get his armor?"
Did it not go with him?
Nope.
Okay. It seems that is not yours. Does not belong to you. How do we don't even know who you are.
We didn't know who Erro was, and we let him in the group with very little question.
But it was sad his brain got eaten.
Well, I mean, but like, I don't know. Maybe this is, maybe they're two sides of the same person. Maybe this is like Erro's alter ego.
Barrow.
I would like to see if I can try to insight if he is telling the truth or lying to us about his origin and nature of willingness to fight with us. I got a 23 on that.
All right.
Do I feel like you're lying to us?
Oh, I'm absolutely telling the whole undoctored truth.
He's being so blunt and nonchalant about it. Like, it must be telling the truth.
Like I'm not even attempting to lie here. I'm telling you exactly what happened. I was literally yanked from the lap of luxury to be here.
Is Erro dead?
Oh,
or does he get back? What happens?
Oh no, he's dead. His soul has moved on to the afterlife. He's gone.
Well, you mean he's in the afterlife?
Well, his body has been reclaimed by the sea. His soul, well, that depends on how much of a deal he made. And I don't know what that was, so I wouldn't care to pause it on that.
I see.
But
very well.
If it makes you feel better, his soul has moved on to the outer planes, to whatever afterlife he believes in.
Warlocks are complicated. I just
Yep.
grab stuff.
And you did all of that without paperwork?
Oh no. There's paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork.
Visible relief comes over. Now things make sense.
As long as it's all above board, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Oh no. There's one thing. Surprisingly enough, there's one thing there's a lot of paperwork involved in being a warlock. Trust me. It's a very poor warlock who does not make sure that his pact is written on paper in blood.
Well, I cannot deny that we were going to need bodies against this threat. It seems to be building, so
yeah.
I guess I'm on board.
Maybe, but I might amend that to we need brains as opposed to bodies. It seems like
that's true. We had the body.
Like the body isn't necessary. We need the brains. It's just that most brains are inhabited.
Now, are you saying you just need the smarts, or you just need brains as distractions for the mind flayers?
Literal brains as distractions. I mean, isn't that what an army is? Hey, those are bodies. Go. I'm just saying we need bodies to go die. We need brains.
As always, Clover, you know how to see the bright side of things. It's true.
Shiny.
Andre starts pulling things out of a bag of holding. Where that bag of holding is, you don't want to know.
It's his butt.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Look at that, some spare clothes.
Nice to meet you, I suppose. Since you're on the same mission and serve the same purpose, I have no issues with you claiming Erro's belongings. Actually, is there anything good in there that I might want?
Let me see if there's anything. But I look in the bag of holding to see if my patrons deposited anything in the bag, because that's what, again, this is not his first rodeo doing this, and so he knows his patrons usually tuck a few of the possessions into the bag of holding for me to use if I need them. And he looks through. Do you want a chest? An empty chest?
No. Thank you.
I once used an empty chest to house my my pet squishy.
Oh yeah, the what was it called?
Does Clover meat squishy?
The triangle gummy. Well, I mean, it's
the
all the same
gemule.
person.
No.
The Cephalon.
Gemule, yeah.
Cephalon Gemule.
Is it the same person?
Oh gosh, you want to get philosophical?
You're way too more well equipped for that.
Or are we gonna WandaVision it and I just go, ship of Theseus? I'm totally vision. I get it now.
Okay, but seriously, does anybody want this empty chest? I don't need it.
That's just, where would I even put it?
I have a shell.
In your bag of holding, if you know what I mean.
You guys can take a short rest if you like.
Nice.
We're having this conversation.
And while they're doing that, I just start getting dressed, start putting on things. I'd say drying off, but Andre's never dry.
No, he continues to be slightly damp.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
no. You
not-
just leave puddles.
Yep.
Is anybody boosting short rest stuff on this short rest?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and perform.
Yeah, Franklin, you were super close to getting your brain eaten too.
Indeed,
Yeah.
I was.
Are we playing some? Oh, Andre just.
Yeah, let's do it. Clover, do you want to do a duet?
Song of Rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone that does use a hit die or dice gets extra 2d8 hit points between the two of us. Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Does that go into temp or is that in my healing?
That's healing.
All right, thank you.
And I'm gonna do it too.
I'm not at 100%, and we're here resting. I might as well do the same.
I mean,
I do.
Andre was probably more rested than any of y'all, because as I said, he literally was. He's surprisingly enough, despite being damp, he smells like lavender, of all things.
I imagine he always smells salty and briny.
Yeah, but now there's a hint of lavender to it.
Oh.
So that means my cauldron goes inanimate.
Yep.
Oh, do you want the chest, Henry?
It's seen better days.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey,
it lived. Did better than Erro.
Yep. You can spend the hour. You can spend an hour or two like mending it. Yeah, that spell.
Well, I used it this long. Oh, you're saying like cast a 3rd level spell slot to reanimate it?
No, I'm saying if you have mending, you can like thematically like patch up the cauldron.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think I have anything called mending.
It's a cantrip, I think.
I don't.
Yeah, I usually take it, but I don't think I have it this time.
It's
fine.
Is
It's
the
cauldron like physically beat up?
Oh no, it's
I think it's like a cleric cantrip.
It's a thematic. I was just trying to add flavor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you animate it again, it'll.
Yeah.
Joey, how do you feel about me not liking the results of my hit die and wanting to add additional ones?
Oh, after the fact, yeah, do it as many times as you need to.
Okay.
I always roll one at a time, so I never use more than I need.
Oh man, because I rolled 4 and I got a 1, 1, 2, and a 7.
Yeah, I saw that. And remember the Song of Rest too.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. There we
That's
go.
low.
That gets me all the way up.
But just to remind you, you're in this very beat up science lab, dead mind flayer, Nothics littering the floor, and there is a green portal.
Yeah. Where did the Nothics bodies, did you just take them off to keep the map clean, or are they gone?
No, they're still there. They're just dead.
Okay.
I unconsciously step directly on the bodies as I walk towards the portal to look in.
Whoa.
But like
Okay.
with disregard for the corpses on the ground.
They did attack us.
Fermi suggests to everyone, you know what? Do you guys remember that goo? That good goo.
Mm-hmm.
There
Shoulder
was
hungry?
some. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yes. I think we should go get some.
I forget what that does. What does it do?
It like made me resistant to psychic damage, and because like I had some
At the very start.
Didn't you feed it to the mouth? That's what did.
Yeah. We
Oh,
went next to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the brain was destroyed. The statue was destroyed. It's not there anymore.
There's no goo anywhere?
Nope.
What during this goo talk, Brice is gonna go grab something from downstairs.
Unless you put it in a bottle, which I don't remember if you did.
No,
or
I
not.
didn't. I'm pretty sure I did not. Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, when the statue was animated, the brains fell to the ground and shattered. Yeah,
I thought the goo was like in a
yeah, it was
panel.
like a different colored room or something, or the goo was like a different color.
Oh, you mean
there was like rancid goo, and then there was regular goo.
Yeah, different stuff.
I thought the special goo had a distinct color.
It was green, I think, and then it wasn't this goo by the Elder Brain purple or something.
One by the Elder
There's
Brain
been
was
so much goo.
Yeah,
Who
this.
can keep track?
No, that one looked like snot and guts. The one in the Elder Brain.
Yeah, it was rancid.
You don't want to drink. You don't want to drink that.
No. What about this room down here with all the little? Did we not go down there?
This one.
Yeah.
I don't think you tasted that one, but it was a different color goo. And remember, everything's your enemy now, and the thing keeping everything at bay was destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this room that it just the bathroom, the room with all the baths. I think we tried that goo and the right goo.
Yeah, I don't think it did anything.
And it was okay. All right. Well, that's a shame.
That is unfortunate.
Good idea.
Franklin, do you run in that room?
Franklin, where?
Does everybody have their goo mouths filled?
As much as we can.
Yeah.
And I jump through without waiting for a response.
Okay.
Oh, I knew it.
Andre, you just met these weird people jumping into portals. What do you do?
Well, I'm just here for I'm just here for a job. I walk into the certain doom, no matter what.
Andre seems like the kind of guy who jumps through portals.
Oh, if he thinks he's getting paid for it.
Well, he's trying to get back to that spa, probably.
Yeah.
Clover, come on. We're going.
Fermi goes.
Right.
You think you're getting paid?
It's a new experience, Clover. You love new experiences.
They're my favorites.
I'm so glad to have you here.
Fermi is going to use let's see. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna
You
go
have too
ahead.
many spells.
Yeah, well, and abilities is the other thing. So
You should put them all on like index cards and just randomly pull them out. This is what I'm doing.
I don't hate that. I am going to use Performance of Creation, and I'm going to create. I'm going to attempt to create, so I can create a non-magical item. I'll go ahead and paste all this in, but I can create a medium-sized non-magical item that lasts for 4 hours. And the item that I would like to create is basically it's a sheet of metal, the size of like a door, I guess, or a medium-sized door.
Okay.
And I would like for it to have a base so that it can stand upright on its own if it's not being pushed or anything.
Right.
And ideally I'd like it to be like a mirror, but I don't know if Fermi can do that.
I mean, can you just make a
mirrors
mirror?
actually exist? I mean, usually it's like steel or something, isn't it? Not an actual mirror.
You want to make a mirror? Is that what you're asking?
I do want to make a mirror, like a door-sized mirror.
Channel magic separation.
With a base so it can stand upright.
I mean, nothing says here you can't make a mirror.
The Airbud rules. Okay, I love it.
Why just a base? Why just a base? Wouldn't you give it wheels?
Oh, that's a pretty good idea. Lockable wheels.
Yes.
Casters so that it's 360 movement.
Yeah. And it's got a bar in it. No. Non-magical. I mean, no.
I have a rod, not a bar. Will that work?
Yeah. Haha, Rocky.
So it says you can create, for example's equipment chapter. Is there a size limit?
Medium.
Medium. I mean, yeah, it's.
Oh, sorry. It's large. It can be large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, like a door, like the size that I think would fit through most of the doors we've come across so far. And I'll just wheel it around.
Yep.
Cool.
You want to do that? Yeah. Would have been nice during the Medusa fight. Oh, was I?
Yes, it would have.
So, as you enter this room, the moist stone walls of this room are covered with hundreds of staring eyes that twitch and blink. 2 corridors lead from the room in opposite directions. And much as you expect, you have the sensation of being watched the moment you enter this.
I would like to put on my goggles of minute seeing and very minutely investigate any eye that I see in particular that allures me.
Yep. They focus on you, but they look like human eyes. Or humanoid eyes.
Yeah.
They're like embedded into the wall.
Kind of gross, guys. But I guess don't do anything that you don't want people to see.
Yuck.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna go left.
Right.
how I live my life.
You seem to not care what of you people see.
And so the way I'm walking is like I'm
Fair.
pushing it in front of me, but I have my head poked around it so I can see where I'm going.
Okay.
You could have just oh no, that would have defeated the purpose. I think you could have created a view hole, but no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Comes to a junction.
One way. Oh man, a one-way mirror. Next time.
Too late
Next time.
now.
Next time.
You see a
Next time.
you see a
for
junction
sure.
that goes north and south.
Let's
Left.
go down. Same thing. I like to picture us moving as if we could view ourselves from the top. That's why I said down.
That's how I see.
It's just a fun thing I do.
Different cultures have different ways of measuring up, down, left, right, north,
I
south.
get it. People behave differently. Explained it.
I'm just saying you're a rock. I mean, you know, I'm here for it.
Thanks.
Keep going, Franklin.
I'm curious about this mirror.
Well,
Right, you see a long hallway. There's a passageway that leads to the east, and further up it goes to the east as well. This one goes into a room.
I like a room.
yeah, let's
do
hit
it.
that. Let's hit the room. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pop out, but I'm gonna pop out like
Ah!
I do it too.
10
we
stone
look-
rods protrude from the back of this wall of this dead-end room. One ends at the cup the size of an one ends at the cup the size of an eyeball. Okay, one ends at a cup the size of an eyeball, while the others have jagged ends. The stone floor beneath the rod is stained by a sickly pink color.
Hey, Fermi, come here and see if your mouth wants some of this liquid.
Okay. You're gonna have to ask it. I don't talk to it.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm going to hand scoop up some of this liquid.
Okay.
Walk back over and just like grab Fermi by the back of the neck and like bend him over in a way that like, or pull, I guess I reveal the mouth on his back. I don't know what he's wearing.
Yeah.
But like I grab a hold of him and reveal the mouth and just like pour the little bit of liquid that's in my hand on the mouth.
So many word choices have been made.
Fermi's fine with it. He's fine with it.
I bend him over and I reveal the opening.
His open mouth.
Gross.
Yeah, the mouth on your shoulder kind of smacks its lips and goes, "It tastes familiar. Briny. Cerebral.
Brine.
Cerebral."
Oh. Did people get impaled on these spikes through their spines?
I don't know, some kind of body juice.
Franklin does it again.
Oh, I get what it's saying now. It's saying it's like an eyepiece. So it's saying it's the size of an eyeball. Okay. A cup the size of an eyeball. Yeah, so you can tell this is like an eyepiece. But all of them have been broken but one.
And
Well,
they're coming out pointing towards us? I don't get it.
I would like to investigate the eyepiece.
It's like from the back. Yeah, you just want to look at it, or...
Yeah, but really
Oh.
closely with my eye goggles.
Okay, give me a perception check.
You said perception. Don't ignore that one. 12.
You are investigating it, you're right, sorry. 15.
15 indeed.
Yeah, you can tell this someone's meant to be looked into this. These eyepieces are meant to be looked into.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna look into the eyepiece.
Okay.
I'm on my way to it, but he beats me.
I'm guessing it's that one.
So imagine you're looking at a telescope, but what you see is a completely different location, and you are looking from a bird's eye view. You see this fleshy, almost brain-like room that has this pool of fluid that just seems to go down, and just all the way down into darkness. And you feel the eyepiece begin to tremble, and little bolts of static electricity form at the end of it. I want to give me a give me a intelligence saving throw, as this thing is looking back at you.
17.
17. You pull your eyes away.
I'm not sure what that was, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that was lucky. That was a very dumb thing to do. Looking into the eyeball of another? That's not...
You take
That's not...
12 points of psychic damage, as this thing was obviously trapped in some way, but you were able to pull yourself away until anything bad happens.
Ow! Guys, don't look into the thing. It hurts.
Well, geez, huh?
Who'd
have thought, Franklin?
Well, I wanted to look at the thing.
I mean, I'm new here now. I knew not to look into the strange eye.
But you can kind of get the assumption that this was kind of an observation room. But for some reason, all of the eyepieces are broken, except for this one.
The Watchers have been overthrown. Or fled. Maybe they're all cowards, guys, and this will be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Unlikely. But perhaps.
We can all hope. Hope is the sprig on which we hang our dreams. I don't know, that's a cheerful thing. That's something a happy person says, right?
A sprig is too thin to bear the weight of anything. Ha ha, Clover, you're so silly.
Is the eyepiece on this removable? Can I unscrew it?
You can try, but that will mean touching it.
Oh, I won't want to look through it, though. Would it still hurt me? That's for me to find out.
Try.
I am going to try to lever it off of its position with just a dagger without touching it. Because I have daggers. Let me make sure I have daggers before I tell you I do. I don't know what came back with me and what didn't. I have daggers.
Oh, we add one more thing to that vision, Franklin. You actually went down into that pool, and it went on for miles until it came to almost like a sphincter-like end that was covered in thick hairs.
And they just keep coming, guys.
Guys, I think I looked down into the intestinal tract and anus of a giant brain or mind flayer beast or something. It was
what it looks like.
It hurt my psyche. I'm not sure I can handle such a roller coaster ride again.
Rok'kee, you touch it, nothing happens. And you try to pull it out, and it is encased very firmly into the stone wall.
Okay.
Right back in 2 seconds. Run back.
What do we do here? I feel that we have exhausted all the avenues. Shall we continue? Perhaps this will make sense to us later.
Works for me.
Sure.
Agreed.
Let us venture forth. I don't want to stand still too long. I will start growing moss. Ha 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 ha.
Which way are you going?
Up.
Rok'kee approves of him saying up.
It's up. Yeah, what is up? I mean, I know Rocky's
up? Not much. What's up with you?
Rocky's very jovial.
You see this path loops back on the one you arrived from.
Oh.
But there is one this way. The center portion of this the center portion of this labyrinth is an enormous stone orb perforated with circular tunnels.
Oh.
You can't really see it.
I ponder it.
Because I don't know why they say that when you can't see it. But, yeah, like, imagine this dead end and you see, like, a gigantic orb at the opening on the other end.
And
does
it look solid?
You don't know, but you do know that there is green slime kind of covering it.
Is it a familiar green that we like? Like what the mouth
don't
ate
know
before? Oh man!
Feed it to the mouth. Let's find out.
He goes, nom, nom, gimme.
Okay. Does he like it?
As you're gathering the slime, you realize that, like, your hand pushes against it, and this orb very easily begins to rotate.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
I'm gonna move closer as it starts to move.
But, like, the slime is, like, very oily. It's probably there. It's almost like grease. Right, which way?
I forgot slime. This is the lube slime.
Which way do you, oops. Which way do you turn it?
Oh, turn it. I don't want to make this decision, guys.
Clockwise.
Clockwise it goes.
Okay.
Andre kind of peeks his head around the corner.
Right, you turn it just a little bit. And you do see a opening. After peering inside,
Sorry.
you realize it just kind of loops into a dead end.
Okay.
Why'd you keep on rotating it?
Okay.
Hearing the suggestion from a jaunty sailor, I continue the rotation process in the clockwise direction.
Then you're a click. Snaps into position.
Does it still look like a dead end?
You have to. This one's not as apparent. You have to venture inside.
This dead end isn't as apparent, so
I'm gonna jump in.
Oh yeah.
Are you some kind of ninja, Franklin?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into the right headspace. I got all this ooze everywhere. You know, it's just.
Sort of reveal this entire thing here. Because the darkness doesn't rotate, just the map. Yeah, you see it leads into a tunnel with two exits. One on the south, one on the east.
I say we go straight across.
Andre.
Yep.
Okay. Andre's like, why don't we rotate it one more time, see what happens?
That's also a good idea.
I'm down.
All right, I rotate.
Clockwise?
Yep. Different.
Oh, it doesn't line up.
But you notice that it doesn't line up with anything.
Oh.
What about at the top?
Very top? Nope, there's a brick wall.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go counterclockwise back.
Okay. Put it back in position where you saw the exits.
I would like to enter and go towards, just get around this corner here and look down the south hallway.
Okay. Leads to a small hallway that branches to the east.
I'm going to poke up here and see if I can see through this portal doorway, walkway.
And you've entered it to do this, right? Like you've gone into it?
Yes, I have. I just can't move my token in there.
I understand.
Oh, you can't? Hold on.
I'm interpreting it as a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall, but you should be able to go in there now.
Ah.
This one goes completely to the other side of the orb. Goes to a branching hallway.
A fairly good sense of direction, right? I'm gonna walk back through and poke down, look left and right, assuming this was my right-hand turn when we came in the portal.
I'm explicitly staying out. Because this is scary.
Whoa. Alright. I come back and I report. Guys, there are turns and decisions and hallways. No additional doors. But it's time for you guys to come with me. It's okay, you won't get hurt.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coming.
Yeah, I was afraid I'd get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that solves everything.
That was easy. I thought I might get hurt. Now that I know.
Well, I figured that's why you guys were hanging back. All right, see, first decision point. I don't know. I mean, I don't...
Keep going. Let's keep going.
Keep going straight?
Keep going straight. Yeah, go straight across.
Good.
More decisions. You see the conundrum I was in? This is like several decisions in a row.
I know. Yeah.
Rocky stubs his toe in a loose tile and gets hurt.
You better take 1 HP for that. For that joke.
No.
Alright, which direction do you go?
I say left.
Down.
Uh-oh.
A conflict of systems.
If you go left, you're going back into the eyeball.
We're gonna go up and right.
I mean, yeah.
See how much easier it is to say up and down?
Yes.
No confusion.
While they're doing
going
that,
down.
Andre, I was going to say, while they're doing that, Andre just has the idea of turning the thing back clockwise once again.
Oh my gosh. Is this thing loud? Like, or is it like quiet?
Surprisingly quiet.
Okay.
I mean, it's making a little bit of noise, but because of that greasy slime, it's So you're turning it counterclockwise?
Clockwise. No, clockwise.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
This guy. Oh. Okay, I thought he was.
Sorry.
I guess covering our track, sure, but
Yeah.
I thought he was messing with us. Like if we had to run back, now it'll be all messed up.
That's true, but we can't be followed.
But we don't know. But we don't know that he did that. Well, Clover did.
Well, we're being watched, I'm assuming, our every move. I'm looking into colons. We're seeing eyeballs on the walls.
Yep, you got 2 directions that lead up, 1 that leads down.
Plus left and right.
Which one are you gonna do?
I'm guessing the loop leads to nowhere now.
Yeah, that leads to another stone wall.
All right.
What do you think, Rok'kee? You let us down here, so you're kind of in charge of this particular leg of the mission.
Looks like this might be another room. Let's go see if that's true.
Andre's trying to visualize this in his head, seeing if there's any other way this can go. And he's like, you know what? He'll roll for it if you don't mind. just a straight intelligence check, if you don't mind.
Well, what are you rolling for?
I'm trying to visualize, see if there's any other way this rotunda can turn.
It turns left and right, clockwise and counterclockwise.
Like, he's trying to like visualize what he's seen of the like the inside of it, and like seeing if there's any other way it can.
Since it is a little abstract, I will show you the exit points. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically there's only one way it can go, by the looks of it.
But Franklin and Rok'kee, that leads to a dead end.
Aww. Or does it?
Now thoroughly bored with that. He
just
around.
Spinning around a random like a Wheel of Fortune.
Nah, he goes around the corner, seeing what's in the other. Oh, and just like walks his way around. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing?
That salty guy.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it looks like that's. Yeah, I don't lead nowhere.
I guess that makes this clear.
You can tell that this thing just went to a big loop.
Oh.
Then Andre.
There was a
turn.
So Andre knows like the general shape of things. Then he rushes back to it and rotates it counterclockwise again.
Clockwise.
There was a down that we missed when everything was locked in place.
Yep.
Franklin's gonna run all the way around the long way.
Oh, he's in it now. Oh my gosh, he's in it. What happens when he turns it?
If you're inside it,
you're
then
about to die.
If you're in it, then you get turned with it.
Franklin, you might be dead. You're gonna get squished.
Yeah. No, that's not how. It would just be. It'd be an interesting ride. All right, Franklin, why don't you go down there and check the.
You keep doing it. It's like one of those G-Force machines.
The Gravitron.
Gravitron,
yeah.
Oh, that's not the name I know it by.
Follow me, guys! Follow me!
Ah! Uh-oh.
Gross.
Well, lovely.
Oh, mummy?
Claws out.
This dead end contains a withered corpse dressed in leather armor, so dried out it's cracked and peeling in strips.
Wow, I have not seen something that dry in a long time.
I haven't seen something that dry since your mother's meatloaf. Ha ha ha!
Man, Rok'kee, where have you been all this time?
Yeah, what's with the sudden change in personality?
He's just masking his sadness for Erro.
For his loss, yeah. Isn't that right, Erro? Isn't that right, Erro? As you look behind your shoulder. Haha, that's right, good buddy. I'm glad you're not dead.
He starts, like, Andre starts eyeballing Rok'kee, like, because he recognizes the look of somebody who's talking to voices in his head.
It's a living. So,
okay, I mean, I'm looking, Whit is looking at the map right now and seeing that top part there, but I don't know if Fermi would have clocked that was a possibility. So I'm gonna see, well, yeah, hold on. Nope, yeah. To Fermi, the top is just blocked off, not an option.
I think Clover's probably just drawing pictures on the dead end wall with ink. While you guys are like trying to figure out the doors and turning things counterclockwise, I'm just like drawing cave painting level pictures of us trying to turn the door.
Andre has a really stupid idea that he wants to try. He's going to step inside. He's going to say, spin me around to Fermi.
All right.
Do it.
I'm going to spin him counterclockwise.
Okay.
Oh.
This room now connects
Was
to
that- no.
the room now
Yeah, what do
connects
you
to
see up
another
there?
room. Yep.
Oh. Mm,
And
Yeah,
I'm looking.
it's open to the bottom too, so you can.
Yeah.
We didn't really look at this. I want to check out this. I want to check out this corpse.
What are you gonna do with it?
Look through it. I want to use. I don't know. I want to poke at it. Oh, I got an immovable rod. I'm not gonna activate it, but I'll use it as a poking stick.
Okay. Give me an investigation
So I poke
check.
at it. Okay, with advantage because I'm poking. I got a 13.
13. You start to poke it with your bring your movable rod up close, but then you second guess yourself and you notice that the corpse tingles with necrotic energy as it gets close to it, and you think better of it.
Okay.
But
there's something going on with this thing.
But as you get a closer look, you do notice that this is probably not a creature you've seen before. It is kind of mummified, so
Sure.
maybe it's just a result of that. But you notice that it has dried, leathery skin, long elven-like ears, and kind of a squished-up nose.
Ew. Franklin, what do you make of this thing? This gives off a weird vibe.
Right. I don't know. Does it look like a mammal?
Does not. Looks more reptilian.
Oh, maybe one of my kin. Could be my cousin.
I don't see a shell. Don't see a shell, but would that stick around when you...
Yeah, it should. Distant cousin, then, I guess.
Hmm.
I want to touch it. But I'm not going to.
Right.
I've been sticking my eyes in places they don't go. I can't do that right now.
Yeah, it gives a weird feeling.
You should touch it, Rok'kee.
I tried. It made me not want to.
Yeah, don't let's not go touching things that are weird.
Oh, it's so weird, though.
Don't worry, I will accurately depict its weirdness in this pictograph that I'm drawing on the wall right now.
Okay,
See, look, I put some wavy lines. You see those wavy lines there?
That's good enough. Yeah, it looks good.
Alright, back to Andre. What are you doing?
I've got a magic pen.
I go investigate what's going on up north as best I can. I'm not going to leave the rotunda, though.
Well, then you see a hallway that goes east.
What do you see up there?
I don't. Hallway that goes east.
Oh, okay. Guys.
We should go east.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go up there.
Did y'all loot the body?
Didn't
can't
want to
touch
touch
it.
it. Got bad
If you saw the
vibes.
picture, you'd understand.
I guess it takes. Andre makes his way back to the body and looks at it.
Look, we'll see the squiggly lines that says weird. It's weird, Andre.
I use my pen to write bad vibes to label the squiggly lines. I have a magic pen.
Collaborative work. Make sure you sign it at the bottom with mine, because this is now a collab.
I'm anonymous. Nobody knows who does my work.
Andre's gonna.
Credit.
Andre has the saying go. Andre has an instinct for looting, so he starts trying to go for the body to see if he can find anything on it.
Give me a sleight of hand check as you try to not get zapped. I want... Everyone else moved out of the way, which is good. Andre, give me a Constitution saving throw. As this necrotic energy is dispelled as you touch it.
So 14 help?
Does not. You take 29 necrotic damage as you're zapped.
Boy.
It wasn't me this time, guys. It wasn't me.
Andre's like, yeah, that checks. I mean, I knew what I was. I knew reaching for it would have either get me zapped or loot.
But the corpse is now smoldering.
Oh
But
gosh.
safe to touch.
Andre goes looting. He got zapped for it. He gets what's on it.
It's so ancient that most of it, as like when you touch the armor, it basically withers away. It's so dry and cracked. But you do find 4 exquisite, ornamental crystal daggers, worth 600 gold pieces each.
Andre looks at the 4 daggers, the ponderous things, and goes, and just slips them into his pocket. He slips it into his bag of holding.
Right.
Are we just flavoring those as items or just as gold?
They look far too delicate to be actually used as weapons.
Well, Clover's really suspicious. She feels like they looted the body and whatever, but then she feels like he hid something important. She didn't see the shiny daggers, right? But he just tucked him away.
I mean, you weren't being sneaky about it. You saw him take some crystal daggers out from the body.
Sure. Without saying anything, so she's just suspicious. She's playing spy in her head. It's fine.
This new person.
Yeah.
What's
And she's
his
just been
deal?
wondering, what if he's a spy? What if he's a spy? He could be a spy. That's just, she's been reading a lot of detective fiction lately. Oh, nope, sorry. British murder mysteries. With high body counts. Because
You mean Elvish murder mysteries?
Elvish murder mysteries.
I hate those. The reptiles are always the killer.
Or the human.
Elvish hubris either way. Onward! Franklin mindlessly starts moving forward.
It's only one way to go.
I just delicately peer around the corner.
It is a dead end.
But
This dead end contains a large heap of broken glass that sparkles in a variety of colors.
I'm going to start digging through it, looking for sparkly jewels. What a magnificent... I would hide sparkly jewels in a giant pile of glass. Oh, look, that's worthless glass. I'm going to stick my hand in there, it'll get cut. That's where I would hide them.
Hey, Andre shouts to Fermi, hey, get in here for a second.
As you look
Here I
through the glass, you notice that these were probably parts of exquisite glass sculptures that were just smashed and shattered.
Stupid worthless glass.
Andre starts
Shiny
turning
though?
it clock, I believe. Yeah, Andre turns it clockwise. Starts pushing it. It's like
Click.
Because I mean, it clicked that other way. So what happens if we go this way? Andre pokes his head around the corner, sees what he can see.
Leads to a T-juncture.
Hey guys, I think I
Oh,
found the
boy.
way out.
I'll bring up the rear. You lead.
How about someone else? Someone with a little more armor than me lead the way.
Fermi pokes his head out behind his fragile mirror and says, well, that's probably not me.
You got him, rocks.
Fine, you cowards! And then Clover goes wherever everyone's being too scared to go.
Oh,
So
Rocky
here,
moved
this is
up.
where we're going.
Yeah.
She still called you all cowards.
Well, I mean,
Just so you're clear.
Rocky did go. But not for me.
Alright, this leads to a very long hallway.
Hey, I'm gonna take
You're
What
gonna
was that?
break up.
doorway.
I think he was saying for a break, but I couldn't
No,
hear him.
I wasn't. I wasn't. Sorry.
Oh.
How about now? Any better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Yeah.
anything different. All I did was say, "Is it better now?" I'm gonna take my immovable rod and put it halfway into the doorway, like so, and activate it.
Just so it doesn't move.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping it does. Is that the thing can't rotate?
Okay.
Is that the removable rod will stop it from rotating?
Yep, pretty much.
That's what I want. Okay, great.
I mean, it wasn't
Cool.
moving on its own, but
Well, exactly, but we don't know going this way.
Yep.
We don't know what's going to happen behind us.
Or who might be at any of the other doors right now rotating it.
Or who might be at any other door.
but
My
you,
exit to be where I left.
but you can't see much down the hallway to the left, but the one to the right, you do see some broken furnitures.
Interesting. Let's see if we can repair them. I go to the right.
Okay.
Franklin, where are you?
I'm bringing up the rear. I'm gonna mount myself at this
Oh.
intersection here, this T intersection, as everybody else moves forward. Be like, I got the back, guys, because I'm very suspicious something's gonna come up behind us.
That's fair.
Andre goes down the hall this way to see if there's like anything down this way, but not too far.
Stay within jumping distance.
Okay.
And I am continuing to go this way until
You enter a room with several, like thin walls dividing it, but you do see broken tables. Andre, as you get further,
all the way in.
you do see some more pathways. But Rok'kee, when you turn that corner,
Mm-hmm. Ah!
this large chamber is divided by thin stone walls. Smashed tables and tools fill 3 shallow alcoves. And when you turn the corner, you see this mass of pulsating purplish flesh and eyeballs that's on the ground, and it slowly rises up, blinks. Does this thing have language? Yeah, and in your mind, Rok'kee and Fermi hear this guttural deep space language. Fermi, you recognize it as just maddening ramblings. There is no purpose to it. Yeah, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Well, that timing worked out perfectly, didn't it?
That's what you see. It's just saying things like,
Okay.
Fuck you, Lorb.
It's just saying stuff like pineapple, wombat, curiousness. This ramblings. Purple dishwasher.
I use my hook shot to pull an eyeball off of it and start hitting it with my sword.
Oh. They rolled what I rolled.
I will put everyone close to the room except for you, Andre, since you wandered off.
I would leave Franklin in the junction. I think that because he explicitly did say.
Fairly say that, yes.
Yeah.
Rocky.
You can just jump over here.
Andre, you roll.
There you go.
Ooh, it's going first. Ooh.
I wonder who it's gonna go after.
Ooh.
It's gonna be me.
I like going first. It's always fun.
Everybody hold on to your brain.
You got a cigarette?
Clover pulls a miner's hat out of nowhere, like a hard hat construction site. Puts it on.
Awesome.
I mean, but if you look at it closely enough, you'll see it's one of those kids' plastic, like.
I was gonna say it's paper mache.
The fake hats that the fire people give to kids and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like.
It's basically gonna just fly through these corridors and just ram into Rok'kee twice.
Oh.
22.
That'll hit me.
Take 11 psychic damage.
Oh, snap. 11?
Not that much.
It's too much.
Right, Rok'kee.
I'm gonna go right back at it. Since it's close to me, I would like to try to damage it right back with a big ol' inflict wounds. You hurt me, I hurt you worse. And I'm gonna do. We'll do a third level. No, we'll do a second level. 12 to hit.
It's not hit.
Boo.
Does this take half damage?
Nope. It is just a miss since it's a spell attack.
Alright.
We won't even know how much damage. I'm not going to do it.
Franklin, you hear the sounds of battle.
I'm going to become enraged as a bonus action.
Well, it's not going to do anything unless you hit your head. Unless you, because I'll say if you rush, you and Andre can, or if you dash, you and Andre can get to the room in one round.
Indeed, I believe I have a plan for this. But if I'm wrong, then hold me to it. I'm going to use a bonus action to enrage, use my instinctive pounce as a part of my bonus action when I enter a range to move up to half of my speed, which is right there. Which that gets me 20 feet. And then I'm going to move my standard 40 feet, which will get me to that corner. And then the question is, do I have line of sight on that guy?
Should, yeah. You remembered your ranged weapons.
I'm going to throw my Javelin of Lightning. Sorry, Rocks. Hope you got a good deck save. I'm going to do a regular weapon attack against him with my Javelin of Lightning, but as I throw it, it emits a bolt of lightning. Anything within 5 feet left or right of it has to do a Dex 13 save or take 4d6 lightning damage.
Could we have just chosen not to do that?
You're good.
I'm just kidding.
Right, he rolls a 9.
Right.
I roll an 8.
Well, that's nice, but 11 lightning damage.
Right. The javelin gets stuck into its fleshy body, into one of the eyes. Just goes caterpillars.
So the javelin to hit was a 17.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So even if you miss, it's still arcing electricity, right?
Correct. So like the throw succeeds, but I might miss the target.
Yeah.
So javelin does damage too?
It does indeed do damage. Now it's just an ordinary javelin until morning. That is going to be 3, 7, 10 magical piercing damage.
You get that all the way back in Zrazula.
Yeah, don't use it all that often, but...
How much was it? 10?
10 magical piercing.
Alright.
And that is the conclusion of my turn. Oh, I picked Tail as my beast form.
Fermi.
Alright, for my action, I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot and animate the cauldron.
Right.
Thank you. Full health. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna stay here.
So if you start your turn in there, you get 10 extra feet of movement.
Yep. And the enemy gets -10.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah. Well, okay, so the cauldron is going to move 30 feet to down there. And then as my bonus action, I'll throw Rok'kee a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
And that's it.
Right. Andre. Like I said, if you dash, you can basically get to the... I'll let you get to the room. Even if it's over 60 feet.
Right. Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay.
Alright, can I see enough of it that it's within a certain...
It looks like you're pretty much... Yeah, you don't have line of sight.
I don't need line of sight. I just need... Is there anywhere within 10 feet of him that I can see?
I mean... No.
Then there's not... You know what? Can I see either of the... Can I see Rok'kee?
You see what I see.
Alright.
So, look at your character. See if any corner meets another corner. And you pretty much have a wall in your way. So, you can only see the people... You can only see the people by you.
Alright. Not much I can do then, so I just hold my turn.
Okay, Clover.
I'll use Starry Wisp. I can see him, yeah.
Yeah, I can just make out part of him.
Just barely, but I can see him. Okay, that was a 15 to hit.
That hits. $16 radiant.
And 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
That was my action. Let's see what bonus actions here. Oh, hey, we short rested, so I have Bardic Inspiration die. 4.
Nice.
Andre.
Yeah.
New guy gets inspiration.
Yeah. New guy gets
Good to be.
inspiration.
Yeah. Welcome to the team.
Neat.
Right, this thing. Hit things by it. But yeah, it's gonna squeeze through this opening here. And the eyes start to kind of bulge and oscillate from its body.
Uh-oh.
And it's gonna do a withering glare, 60-foot cone. But definitely Rok'kee and the thing. Then I think everyone else.
Am I not shielded from the
Yeah, I'm trying to
corner?
see here.
I stayed there on purpose.
Yeah.
Take a bonus action or a reaction to hide in behind my shell.
Yeah, move contact. Okay. Doesn't say it goes around corners, so yeah. So I think Franklin and Clover would still take it.
I know he moved a little bit, but if I had line of sight on him last round,
Yeah.
I think it's reasonable that I get at least,
All right. The eyes unleash a furious scarlet energy in a 60-foot cone. Rok'kee, the Cauldron, Franklin, and Clover gave me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
I'm decent at those. Let's see.
I'm guessing an 8 won't do.
24.
Right. If you...
I feel like this is gonna
Whoa.
be bad.
Holy crap.
That's a big number.
Three
Clover...
tens.
Yeah, is that right? 6. Oh, I rolled pretty good. Yeah, look at all those 10s.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so Franklin, Frost, and what the Cauldron roll?
Oh, sorry. I missed that. What kind of
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
So do you add anything other than just a modifier?
It probably doesn't have a
Oh,
modifier.
Well, it's +0.
Yeah, no modifier then.
14.
14. Right, the Cauldron, Franklin, and Frost take 43 necrotic damage.
So Fermi rolled a 14 and was okay?
No,
Yes.
the Cauldron rolled a 14 and took it.
And took it, okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
I just wanted to know if adding 10 would help me, and I didn't think it would. And it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't seem
like
so.
It will.
And you are both frightened.
So that was 47.
In the Cauldron, too. You are frightened, take 47, and if you succeeded, you take half that. So, 23. So, Rok'kee, you take 23.
Okay.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I did not realize that this was going to be a frightened condition, and so I have advantage on a saving throw to avoid the frightened condition.
Go ahead. You'll still
Because
take
I have
the
one
you'll still
before.
take the damage, but let's see if you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't actually think.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was what was going to happen here. So, all right. That's worse. 6.
6. Surprise! As pulsating eyeballs.
My cuddly
are
mascot
scared.
isn't working.
So frightened. Let me remind you what this does.
Can only move away from the thing you're frightened of, I know is one of the conditions.
Yeah, you can't willingly move closer, and you have disadvantage whenever you're in line of sight of the creature that's frightening you.
The cauldron cannot be frightened.
Okay. Makes sense. Right, Rocky, you're not frightened.
And the cauldron can't take 47 damage specifically.
That still seems a little iffy. But at this point, it's like rotting away. Like parts of it are like breaking off of it.
Shit, man. All right, I am going to. I'm going to use something called Embodiment of the Law, which lets me make an enchantment spell that would be one action. It makes it a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that to cast the enchantment spell Calm Emotions.
Oh, Clover's down. I saw that.
And so that is going, and put the number in that. So basically what that does is I get to pick a point 60 feet away to put a 20-foot sphere. Anything in that sphere can have frightened removed from them if they are suffering it. It does say that it takes a charisma throw, but you can choose to fail it.
Yes, press the effect targeting charm frightened.
I was going to put my faith in Sam, the cuddly mascot toy. So
Yeah,
maybe I choose to.
Yeah,
But you don't even have to make a save. Like, you don't have to save. You can say, I choose to fail this, and therefore now I am affected by calm emotion.
yeah, that's just for if you do against enemy. If you do an ally, you can
Right.
choose to fail automatically.
Right.
Well, I totally
So-
get that. I was saying I put
Yeah.
my faith in Sam, the mascot. It's like, I don't need your spell. I'm going to
Got
hug
it.
my mascot really tight. And then just hope I failed a +0 charisma save and think that Sam saved me. But now I feel like I have to own that decision.
So if you guys wish, you are no longer frightened.
Well, Franklin's no
I
longer
was-
frightened. You can't save him from being unconscious.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna say. So
fair.
I imagine Clover can't hear anything to not be frightened. But I'm not
Well,
frightened either because I'm
but-
almost dead.
Well, when you wake up, you're going to be frightened. You would have been, but you're not going to be anymore.
First off, if.
Fermi's got healing.
You're good.
You're
Okay, yep. Franklin, you're no longer
And
frightened.
then,
Oh, wait, yeah, you have your action.
yeah, and then just an action, since I can't do a spell for an action, I will do. Has this thing been hit at all by anything? Did the cauldron hit it?
No.
My
Uh,
I did radiant damage.
The starry
Perfect. Then
wisp
I'm
was
going-
something else hitting you.
Then I shall toll the dead on it as my action. It needs to make a 18 DC 18 Wisdom save.
19.
Then it doesn't do anything, and I will continue to hang out here. But that the calm emotions is, well, it does only last 1 minute, and it is concentration. So let me pop that on here.
Okay. Is it?
And
Can things not, like, during your round, you can just say, hey, you're not frightened anymore? Things like that?
yes, basically like that. But if I lose concentration, it'll.
Okay. Franklin, your turn.
Did you rule that I was no longer frightened?
You're no longer frightened. Don't have to rule it, because this is what happened.
Excellent. I'm going to enragingly run, and I am going to do a. When I'm like 15, when I'm 10 feet away, I'm going to do a jump attack, but not like try to do anything particularly acrobatic, but just because I want to jump in there and whack him with my tail. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to. The javelin is like sticking in him. I want to try to, hit him in the same zone.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
It is an 8 magical piercing, which was the minimum I could do.
It's literally the least you could have done.
Yeah.
Get two attacks though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gooey and it's eyes, but I'm going to try to grapple it anyway with a bonus action.
It's gooey and it is eyes.
I'm going to stick my hands in. I'm just going to get right into it. 15 on the grapple check.
Rolls a 5.
All right. Does it feel like I have a firm grip on it? Like, did I get something solid, or is it all?
It is grappleable, but you have to reach your hand elbow deep in there.
All right. All right. So then the tail's just going to kind of come over the top then for the second attempted hit.
He goes, strawberries!
All right, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Maximum damage. 15 magical piercing damage with the tail.
15?
Correct.
Right.
And I'm going to hold these eyes here.
Fermi.
Alright. Fermi is going to cure wounds on Clover. For 9 HP. So hopefully that brings her back to life.
Alright, Clover, you open up your eyes. Fermi's standing over you.
Again, Clover. Oh man.
Okay. All right. She screams because she's frightened.
I'm just not sure if you are. That one's you're gonna have to. Joey, what do you think?
Well, you're
Did she get
unconscious.
affected or not?
Unconscious, you
Well,
would
I was
have. You
unconscious
couldn't
and
have
I failed
rolled.
anyway.
Yeah. That's-
Well,
But I would have
failing-
been frightened because what frightened me was the thing that also took all my hit points.
I think when you go unconscious, you lose status conditions.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're good.
Yeah,
But
I
I
would
was
have.
just healed for 9, right?
Heal for 9, yep.
Yeah.
Does
I don't
that
think it
start
comes
from
back.
0?
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry.
And then I will have.
Alright, I'm not dead.
Nice.
I'm not dead yet.
And then I will throw some bardic inspiration to Franklin. And as part of that bonus action, I will command the cauldron to attack with a force-empowered slam. Well, okay, he's gonna have to move first.
Yeah, you have to
move.
move somewhere.
Yeah. And then go ahead. 18.
That hits.
Nice. For some force damage, which is going to be 10 force damage.
Okay, this thing's looking bloody.
These things are weak. All of these enemies are weak. They're like
Maybe we're just super strong.
blast cannons. Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
I mean, one knocked me unconscious in a single hit. I'm not sure weak.
Yeah, sorry, blast
is
cannon.
what
Blast
I
cannon.
would use.
Yeah. I rolled that. That was a pretty good roll. I rolled way above average. All right. Anything else for me?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Andre, you turn the corner and see these people you hardly know battling a giant eyeball monster.
Ah, I see you have found the creature of the dungeon. Lovely.
Hit it!
Oh, boss.
All right. First thing, bonus action, Tentacle of the Deep. Let's see here. It's going to appear. Let's see. It needs to be within 60 feet. I can see. Can I see it here, right here? Are you?
Right here?
That's what. Would you say that's? Yeah. Would you say that's within 10 feet of that?
The grid says yes.
All right, then I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Noise.
Well, that's a crit. Good first impression.
Yeah. 10 cold damage.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'll just start blowing out some Eldritch Blasts, since which I believe I can do 2 at this level.
Yeah. – 16 hits. And
Can I use Bardic Inspiration on that second one?
yes.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
Against all odds, it hits.
Are you're joking?
Not joking.
All right, then it takes 16 force damage.
All right, starting to look hurt.
Hang on. That bardic die was from me, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you use a spell to deal that damage?
I did.
Then there is... Damn, I can never find it when I need it. I think it's a D6? Yeah, cast a spell that restores hit or damage. If you roll the bardic die, you can add that number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or the damage dealt.
Right,
So
roll.
But I guess you already used the hit die to hit it?
Yep, roll a d8.
Yeah,
it'll do extra damage.
Yeah.
So I roll a D8 again.
Well,
or do I use the D8?
I think you add that damage, so it takes 1 extra damage.
Yeah. So it does. It's 17 force damage. Hey, every little bit helps, and I'm just gonna go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stay back here. And
You're in I-beam
I'm gonna
range.
I have. Okay. Yeah. Shoot, you're right. I go back around the corner.
Right, Clover.
Clover's gonna roll her eyes at Andre, like, stepping back around the corner, even though, like, she's on the ground and half conscious.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I was just rolling my eyes at Andre, stepping back and
Oh,
hiding.
okay, I thought you...
Oh.
I think that's like 1d4 psychic, right?
cutting words or whatever.
Oh, it's actually my turn!
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, I wasn't...
I thought you were looking at your sheet.
Well, I mean, I sort of was. I'm on a laptop screen, so I have to move between tabs.
I'll chalk that up to being Clover.
I mean, so I guess it hurt. Let's see. We should do something about that. That'll be fun. I'll do mass healing word. Ugh, 5 healing. Lame. But up to 6 creatures. So everyone heal 5? Hang on, within range. 60 feet. Anyone within 60 feet of me.
That's a good range.
Yeah, me and Fermi, Fermi are.
And the cauldron.
All in range of 60.
So,
Is there a
So take
particular
5
noun, or is
healing.
it just any creature, or... I just want to make sure the cauldron counts.
it says
Cauldron's a creature.
Okay.
up to 6 creatures.
Nice.
Boom.
And that was 6 HP?
5.
5.
Still helpful.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was a bonus action. That's why I have one that doesn't heal a ton. And with my actual action, I will pull out... I don't think I have a greater healing. I think I only have just a regular healing.
Well, you cast a spell, so you can't cast a leveled spell on the same turn. You can only cast a cantrip.
But a potion.
Oh, potion. Yeah, you can use a potion if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna do a potion of healing. And use the whole action to get the full amount from
Yep, okay. That works.
Okay. So that is what I have done.
Do you move?
Probably. That seems like that is something that I should do. Okay. I am now sheepish because I rolled my eyes on trade. And yeah, I'll step to the other side of Fermi.
Okay.
Oh. Right, and I over-exaggerate my length. Like, I have an excuse. I mean, I'm pretty still close to death, so maybe I do, but... Now I feel like an asshole for rolling my eyes.
Well...
Alright, Franklin. This thing's gonna just start bashing at you, trying to get you free. So it's gonna do 2 dreadful contacts. A 10 and a 9 will miss.
Exhilarating.
Right, Rocky.
Right. Jeez. Rocky is going to... Franklin, you got hurt. You're still pretty hurt from the initial thing, right?
Indeed, I am well below half my HP.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to cure wounds on Franklin here. We're gonna do that at a 3rd level. I'm gonna heal you for 19. And then, since I targeted an ally with the spell of 1st level or higher, you can use your reaction immediately after the spell to make a weapon attack against a creature of my choice that I can see. I would like to instruct you to attack the thing with a weapon attack.
My spiky tail comes over my head and smacks at one of the eyes for a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be a 13 magical piercing damage.
Alright, it's looking hurt.
Awesome. And then that is my turn.
Okay. Franklin, this
Healing
thing's struggling, trying to get free.
Well, I am going to hit him twice with my tail in the hopes that I end up just holding his lifeless eyed corpse at the end.
If something's grappled, does it still get opportunity attacks if you move away?
Yes.
Okay. Grapple is only movement, basically.
Your speed's basically 0, yeah.
Got it.
16
hits.
Alright. It's going to be 10 magical piercing.
Okay.
And again.
16 hits. Or 23.
Ooh, 15 magical piercing.
How do you do it?
Well, the 4 largest spikes on the tail hit a cluster of 4 eyeballs that all just make that squish sound all at the same time. And then he kind of like deflates almost like a balloon while I hold his corpse.
Goes, Dr. Pimple Popper! As the eyes start to kind of explode in this green pus. But Franklin, as you look around this room, you notice that you've seen this before. I think this was you. When you looked into one of the crystals, you saw a beholder confronting a group of mind flayers, and it looks similar to this room right here, but in a much more pristine state.
Oh. The beholder once took on the mind flayers here long ago. I saw this in one of my jewel visions. After sharing that, I realize I'm just kind of holding this gross corpse, and I just kind of like let go of it with like a squish on the ground, and then I walk around and start poking through stuff, checking out the workbenches, seeing if I see anything of value or anything to explain next steps.
We've got a whole side to look through.
You see a set of jeweler's tools.
You know what that is.
Three rubies carved to look like eyeballs worth 300 gold pieces each.
Oh.
And probably most exquisitely, a statuette of a beholder with emeralds at the end of his eye stalks, and a huge diamond for a central eye.
How big is this?
I would say it's probably the size like a bowling ball. But the gems are definitely precious.
Oh, guys, look at my new statue and these new gems I have now.
Yours, huh?
You can tell it's pretty valuable.
So valuable.
I'm okay with it.
5,500. Buy cool stuff with that.
I just pet it.
We'll see what we do with the statue.
That's 10 emeralds and a diamond. So, and the statue.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see indeed. Alright, I guess I'm not concentrating anymore.
Yeah, what was it for again?
It was to keep people from...
Oh, right.
Emotions, keep people from being afraid.
You're suddenly
which was very helpful.
It was.
Franklin is the one that killed it, so...
That thing had a thing that did more damage to frightened creatures, too.
Oh!
Yep.
Nice. That was useful. Well...
As it goes down, you still have a few seconds of fear left. You just go, ah!
Oh, it's dead, okay. Well, there should be one of those weird-looking things somewhere around here.
Yeah, you don't see any of those fleshy runes over here.
No. Hey, didn't you uncast your cauldron, Fermi, at some point? Didn't it go away?
It did go away. Yeah, we took a short rest.
Where did all the runes that were in it go?
They were in it.
But when it went away, where'd they go?
It's still a cauldron. It's just not alive.
Yeah, it just didn't permanently.
Ah. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was created out of thin air.
No, that's my mirror.
Okay, so you just carry this cauldron around everywhere? You couldn't
God
pick
gave it
something a
to
little
me. I
lighter?
mean-
Oh, okay.
He suggested it, and so I went with it.
Well, I mean, it's useful to put runes in.
Yeah.
Let's go find some more of them.
If only you went left instead of right.
But we had a fun fight to the right.
Yeah.
It was
No,
cool.
I'm
Look at my
left.
statue.
That's true.
I'm still petting it. Taking up the rear, guys, but not really paying attention.
The ceiling of this dead-end passage slopes downward. At its end, the ceiling is only 4 feet high, and an odd furry ball the size and shape of a coconut dangles from a faint rune on the ceiling.
Hey, we know this thing.
We know what it does now.
I take the rune and I put it in the cauldron.
You
Bring
pluck
that
it off.
cauldron in there.
You pluck it off. You see the little mouth, like the little toothy mouth appear, try to bite you. Nibble, 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 nibble. And I assume you throw it in the cauldron.
Yeah.
It immediately
In the
gets
cauldron.
absorbed into the larger novel.
Take that. Look how good we are.
Now we don't have to spend 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do with it.
I mean, we can spend 10 to see if it does anything else if you want. We
Yeah.
can try to figure it out.
We have lots of ideas.
Well,
Rocky,
Oh,
don't forget to grab your rod on the way out.
we wouldn't be able to leave if I don't.
Good point.
So, did I try to cast Identify on the things?
I don't think
I don't even know if I could.
I mean, you can cast it on anything you want.
It's true. It just may not do anything.
Yeah,
I don't know if you did or not.
Yeah, you never said anything.
Okay, let me see. I think, let me check my spell slots. I think I can burn a first level spell. I can. I am going to cast Identify on the increasing blob of gushy things in the cauldron.
Yeah, it is.
God, I have to
Oh,
touch.
sorry.
You're gonna get your fingers chewed up.
Yeah. You got to come down here first.
Well,
You have a pearl?
Franklin has been supposed to have a pearl for me.
What do you need? What?
Franklin, you've been carrying around a pearl for me?
Look at these eyes, though.
Yeah, but I need the pearl.
Oh yeah, I
Forget it. I was gonna say she just starts
bag and
digging around in the
I
bag.
flick it like a marble over to Clover.
She's still woozy because she's not healed, so she misses and has to chase it down the corridor. And then she comes back and casts.
Yeah, you can tell this.
Wait, hang on.
No,
If I'm
what?
going to be injured in this, am I going to be injured? Do I need to heal before I touch biting things?
You know how to be careful around this thing.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
so then I cast Identify.
Yeah. This thing is breaming with teleportation magic.
Okay.
But it's not an item per se, so that's kind of all you get.
Yeah, if you cast Identify on a creature, all you get is what kind of spells are on it.
Okay. I mean, that still tells us something. I mean, I think we probably already had figured that out. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. As Clover. I don't know, guys. It's got a lot of teleportation magic around it. Did we already figure that out?
Andre kind of takes a look at it since this is his first time seeing it. He gives it a once over. Why is this hairy meatball in the cauldron?
We need it for a thing.
Care to elaborate?
Is it 1? Is it still 3? I don't. They're things on runes on walls, and we need them for stopping bad things.
Yeah, there's
something
now
about a lock.
Yeah, there's now 3 of them.
I'm really just here for the adventure.
It unlocks a something at some point, I think.
I mean, if you said it has, you mentioned that it has teleportation magic.
Well, that's just, I cast Identify. That's all I can tell you about it.
Well,
brimming, I mean, it's just teleportation magic, like super, super bright light up. Holy crap. Tons of it.
Alright.
Yeah, I think they're like or what'd you say? A Rok'kee? So like they're gonna unlock something?
Yeah, there's a key to something. I don't remember who told us, but somebody did.
The mind player said that the fanatics cast these runes in these demi-planes to open a larger portal to Ilvash's domain.
That's right. So we're taking them.
Yeah.
So either we're going to Ilvash's domain or we're stopping that from happening at all. We're not sure.
Either way, we're good.
It's a collectibles quest. I mean, these are just a little grosser than you really want.
You have explored the labyrinth.
Woohoo!
So you can do the convoluted orb turns to get back to the entrance.
And I take my rod so that the orb can turn.
Yep.
And we leave this domain portal thing.
The cauldron's still alive. I mean, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have to do something about my near deafness. I mean, because 14 hit points at this point is,
Oshulu
one-shotted me.
Oshulu did give you a safe haven in his quarters.
Yeah.
Guys, please, can we go? I need to sleep.
We just woke up like an hour ago.
Yeah, you can't take a short.
You can't take a lot of blood.
You can't take a long rest quite yet. It's literally been like 2 hours.
We can short rest.
You guys just don't care about me at all. You just want me to die.
Well, this sounds like Frost.
You hate Clover so much, you would just let her die.
You just go on one of these stone tables and just curl up.
You're not being yourself, Clover. Here.
And I will, I can heal wounds for you.
Well, you can take a short rest if you need to.
Oh.
It's just
I have hit die, so
it's just you can't take a long rest for.
I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I'm being great, but so yeah, I'm down.
I'm also down. I mean, I'll have to recast the cauldron when we fight anyway because it's so low health.
Yeah, that's the downside that your cauldron needs to be.
But I mean, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say I don't have a way really to heal myself, for any kind of real.
Why don't you have a seat here and we will hang out for a little while we rest.
No. We should go back down to Ashundu's lair.
We're not allowed.
No, we are allowed. We're explicitly invited to do that. I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, but we just won't long rest.
Yeah. But we may as well
remember the
comfy place, but say
remember the comfy chairs. You'll like sitting in there for it. Come on.
Let's go.
So
Come on, Clover. Come on.
And
I
we're
mean,
both gonna
fine.
perform. Let's perform, Clover.
I mean, with this, I think you're actually Frost at the moment.
Yeah, a hurt Clover is
Yeah,
a bit of a baby.
her Clover, yeah, is this big baby. But as you go back to Ashundo's room, he's not pondering the orb anymore. He's sorting through all the mind gems that you gave him.
Yeah, we didn't need
Hey,
them. Well,
Ashundu,
yeah.
do you happen to have any of that goo? You know what I'm talking about, right?
There's lots of goo here. You'll have to be more specific.
Yeah, but it's that like that green goo. Hey, I'm gonna tell the shoulder mouth in deep speech. Like, go ahead and tell him about the goo. Describe it to him.
It's delicious.
That's it.
Oh, the delicious goo. You want that? Okay, let me. He kind of gets up and floats over to a cabinet of perfume bottles. He goes, I might have something like that here. From the brain, right? Yes.
Yeah. But before it went bad.
He kind of glares over at Andre as you enter, and you go, "You're new. What happened? What happened to the Drow?"
He became a mind flayer snack.
Oh. I did warn you. As he starts, his tentacles are like searching through the bottles. He goes, "Since you were so generous with your mind gems." He hands you a bottle of the psychic resistance. It's essentially a psychic resistance potion.
Cool. Just so like one potion that like to feed one time.
One potion. It's essentially, I don't know if this is actually an item, but it's going to be 1 hour of psychic resistance.
A one-time use.
One-time use. Yep.
Okay.
You gave up these mind gems so easily. It's the least I can do.
We were desperate.
I feel like Joey's trying to tell us something. And I think that thing is that it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. I forgot what the other one does, but they all have their own little benefits. Yeah, you can take a short rest here.
Oh, I did. And short rested.
Mind crystal. That's what it's called.
Mind crystal.
Yeah, one of these lets you
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Have a creature have disadvantage on a spell you cast. One of them lets you cast an action spell as a bonus action.
Whatever, it's fine.
Anyone using hit dice gets 2d8 extra, right? Right, Clover?
Extra.
Oh, nice.
I think mine's weaker. It's 1d6.
How many times can you use that up to your proficiency?
That's just a thing that we can do while we short rest.
Okay.
It's a 2d8 and an extra 2d8 and a 1d6.
No,
I
it's
think
a 1d8
and a 1d6.
Yeah. What is?
Because mine is, I think, weaker. I can never find it when I need it.
Me either. I'm looking for it right now. Song of Rest.
Yeah, mine is 1d6.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I get 41 hit points, so I'm back up to full.
Me too.
I didn't even get hit, so.
Okay.
Okay.
That should do me.
I'm at full, but
I think
for the
I
first
have it.
time I think in all of my D&D career, I am out of hit die.
I have one left. I'm scared to do this one, but I also didn't need.
Oh,
We're in bad shape, folks.
Are you prepared to
for
enter?
a couple long rests to go.
Yeah. Are you prepared to enter Ilvash's domain?
No.
Yes,
Not in the least.
Considering how quickly you returned here, I kind of predicted that.
We aren't doing hot.
From what I understand, you must pass through the briny maze before you enter the far realm proper.
Andre should know about briny stuff. You're just sitting there dripping on his chair.
I'm not dripping. I'm just like, I look like just slightly moist.
So since you've been here, you've been leaving behind puddles of salty brine as you step.
I see they've turned up the knob on that. Then good. Sorry about your chair. I'll clean it up before I go.
Luckily for you, that it's not actually mine.
I'll still fix it up before I go. Be rude not to.
So, do you, like, worship a kraken or something?
He says this chamber belongs to Volash, one of the fanatics.
All the ashes. So many Ilvash, Volash.
I don't.
Hmm.
Warlocks aren't about worship. We're about deals. I've made a deal with the unfathomable deeps and the creatures that lie within them. I don't know. That might involve a kraken. That might involve something else. Who knows? Not me.
As he hears this, Ashundo just scoffs. He goes, "Deals and contracts. Real power is earned, not given."
Hey, I had to go through this contract and make sure it was good for me, so I consider that earning it, in a way. Kind of, sort of. Andre looks a little insulted.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody can be born into magic, you know?
I was not born into magic. I had learnt it.
Well, not everybody.
Why do you think Why do you think I was exiled from my colony?
Well, not everybody was born smart, so sometimes they just gotta make deals.
I find magic in the order of things.
You do you, bro.
Hey, whatever. Hey, as they say,
it's just if you return and you're a newly found worshipper of Ilvash, then we might have some words.
You'll have to join the line, because if I flip on my patrons, they aren't going to be happy with me.
Also, I'm pretty sure we in this group worship a dwarven god of gems. Doomathon. I've been listening, Franklin. Doomathon.
Look at this fucking statue. Unbelievable. Gorgeous.
He goes, Doomathon, I remember when we raided his temple.
I bet you got a lot of gems out of that.
It's a very delicious night.
Did Franklin make it back to Ashundu's room?
I assume he did.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure that, like, Sam wasn't telegraphing, like, that Franklin was, like...
That he's still standing there looking at the thing? Yeah.
No, I sat down, I rested, and I'm just stroking my magnificently gem-encrusted statue.
Well, then.
What's behind Ashundu? What's on that counter? Looks like stuff to make tea. Is that what that is?
That's where he gave me the psychic resistance potion goo from?
Perfume bottles, yeah.
Okay, perfume bottles. I have some.
I think you looked through it when you were here last. But Shandu directs you to the opposite side of where the Elder Brain was, is where the portal was. Yep, where the portal was before when the fanatics departed. That was some time ago.
I think we should head there, but I do feel equipped for facing direct standoff. A deity.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, guys. We're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
If it's any consolation, it's a minor deity. It is but a remnant of our god.
Yeah,
I mean, we may as well.
That does help.
I believe my patrons described it as quote unquote an upstart deity.
But he seems disinterested as he kind of turns and he goes, "But if it is summoned into the mortal world, then its powers will grow."
Yeah, that's what I was sent here to stop. Put a kibosh on that, if you will.
Hope you're more successful than your predecessor.
Oh, I usually am. I tend to be brought in when things go south. Anyways, now what?
Well, I think we go to the door north of the Elderbrain room. It's only a minor deity. I mean, it's not like it's Ilvash, right?
I have bad news. It is Ilvash.
Oh. Well, then we should just hang out here for like the rest of the day. Go tomorrow.
That's what I've been trying to say, but no one listens.
No, I heard you. I mean,
You can just wait here, but the ritual is continuing whether you rest or not.
We're gonna go
Gather what?
Bust up the ritual.
Gather what little spell slots you have left.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, get behind me.
Thank you for the quarters of Shundu. Maybe we'll see you again.
I hope not. Quite bothersome.
We're fine. You're the annoying one. Bye.
Just to be clear, he said you have to make your way through another layer to get to where Ilvash is.
Well,
so guess what? More dungeon crawls.
But do we have all the gushy things we need?
Well, let's see here. A shallow alcove on this room's north wall contains only bare stone. Faintly glowing runes surround the alcove, each of them sputtering and slowly fading. A table of jars and bowls stand against the wall, but the east wall is flat but covered in a dizzying array of lines, shapes, and formulas.
What does that even mean? Like, A squared plus B squared equals C squared?
Well, this flat section of wall contains several cramped sketches and eldritch formulas. Overlapping annotations render these notes inscrutable, but the drawing next to them is clearer. The sketch shows this room's rune-ringed alcove connected by 3 larger runes. One rune is surrounded by tentacles, another by jagged lumps that look like warts, and another scribble that looks like a maze. Above the sketches are scrawled the words, "Go we three beyond a lightless star."
Do those drawings you described, the scribble, the tentacles, the other thing, do our runes in the cauldron have pictures like that on them?
You can probably tell that they represent the rooms that you visited.
Yay!
And
I arranged the...
And Fermi, since you're holding... How are you holding a cauldron in a mirror? Explain that to me.
The mirror's on wheels.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
The mirror's on wheels. He's just pushing the mirror.
I mean, someone else could be pushing it also. Or
yeah, I'm
pushing
it. I'm pushing
You never
the
told us we could push it, Fermi. That's new information.
Well, I mean, Clover's known this whole time and has been pushing it on and off randomly.
Wow.
Just to help.
I've been wanting to push the mirror this whole time, thinking it wasn't allowed.
You guys have all the fun. But Fermi, the novel in the cauldron you see has kind of split itself up like silly putty being stretched out, and they're like banging themselves against the cauldron towards the area where all those runes are sketched on the wall.
Okay, I know I don't want to spend more time trying to figure out this rune thing again. Are you telling us that the nobles are now the runes, or they always were?
They always were.
Okay.
They absorb the power of the runes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn them loose.
Well, all right.
Right, you spill over the cauldron.
Upend the cauldron.
Yep. And they just beeline it towards the runes. Go nubble, nubble, nubble. The chattering creatures strain towards the archway on the back wall. With a sound like tearing canvas, the archway splits into a rift larger than any of the others you've seen in Illithinoch. Beyond it lies a grayish-pink tunnel similar to the folds of a titanic brain. The round creatures simultaneously croon in delight and explode in messy globs of flesh.
Ew.
It's okay, they wanted it.
Blow up our novels?
It's okay, they wanted to die. But you see a rift in reality in the back wall here. And above it, scrawled the words, "Go we three beyond a lightless star."
We are more than three. I count to make sure. I double check. Well, there's three in the air.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean?
I suppose we will leave everyone else, but I'm not leaving Clover. Come on. Did you come with us, Clover, or are you still hanging out down there?
I guess I'm...
Yes, you go with them.
Yeah, my map is just, I'm on a laptop screen, so my
Got
map
it.
is just small, and it sucks.
I wasn't sure if you were still pouting over there or not.
I mean, I am still pouting, but like,
But over
I'm pouting
there,
very loudly as I follow you about how tired I am and didn't get enough rest and stuff like that.
I give you a ration. Maybe you're hungry.
Is it a
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not like a Snickers. I was trying to think. Isn't
No,
Snickers
nope.
what you eat when you're hungry? But what's the equivalent? Still not that though.
Nope. It's hardtack and gruel.
Well, I eat it anyway. It makes me feel better.
Okay, apparently it's
like eating
jerky.
my feelings, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It is jerky, dried fruit nuts, and hardtack. So
okay.
Some of that's good.
So I was gonna say we're gonna get scurvy down here without citrus.
Yeah, it's in there.
Can't go, guys. Might get scurvy.
I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Who takes the first step?
I think Franklin's been bringing up the rear for a while, and that's totally fair because he's been in front for a while. So we should go through first, Rok'kee. How about that?
Sounds good. I pretend to take a step as Fermi does, but I let him, and then I step in after him. Like I pretend we're gonna go together.
Right, you take a step into the brain-like cavern.
That's what we're doing.
And I assume everyone follows suit. As you travel properly into the far realm. And you gain a level.
Yay!
Yay.
I think something actually happens at my level 10.
You're level 10?
We will be.
Yep, we were level 9. Now we're level 10.
Well, us multi-classers can never keep that stuff straight.
Yeah, see what you guys
I
get.
have to pick.
Ooh, I get Divine Intervention.
Oh, I learned the spell Evard's Black Tentacles.
Yeah, some of you might get some a new spell tier, so go ahead and check that. Whit, I had mentioned that you could rethink your spell slots if you wanted to.
Okay.
So
or like learn spells and prepared, or
what
do you mean?
If you want to switch out like one or two of your spells, get some hard hitting psychic ones potentially.
Okay.
Things will still be resistant.
See, that's what makes me like want to avoid that. Like, what's the point of that?
It's up to you. I just know like some things won't be, you know.
Okay. I'll consider it.
Okay. Yeah, you get expertise, you get magical secrets with that too. Oh, you get 2 spells from any class, including Bard. Also, you can choose 2 spells from any classes, including this one. Yeah, so if you want, you can add non-Bard spells. Is that right?
That's fun.
That could be very helpful.
My natural weapons now can do psychic damage.
Everything's resistant to it.
Yeah.
Do you get to pick that damage, or is that just what happens?
We just
I get to
heard
choose.
that maybe having psychic spells would not be a bad idea. We just heard that. So
That's what I heard, but I didn't pick this, but it just is what I get at level 10. I can either make an attack against something of my choice when I hit it, or I can make it do 2d or take 2d12 psychic.
Cool.
That's a lot of that's a lot. I'm excited when I'm going to turn your claws into holy weapons in our big boss fight, and they're going to do, in addition to that, they'll 2d8 radiant.
Oh, they're going to be holy psychic. They're going to be infectious holy teeth.
Oh, that's too much. It's too much. But we're going to do it anyways. It's going to be epic.
Yeah. And everybody, I am actually fading pretty quickly here.
Oh yeah. We're all done for the night.
Right.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, Joey.
Yep.